time on soundboard. Harry just put away his big black snake, and now Hermione's coming up to ask him about it. That's inappropriate. They're children, Sam.
And there's Ron with his Ron shirt.
Hello, I'm Ron. How do you know? Because my shirt says so.
Well, it just says R, so all we know could be,
Well, I named him something weird in the first episode. Don't remember what it was. It was like Razzle Frazzle or Raggin Frazzle or something like that. That's something they're trying to establish. Like these four founders were thousands of years ago, or some bullshit.
I gotta point out the way, hereditary works.
Also,
Ron, you'd also be his great-great-great-great-great-great-grandson.
Yeah.
He also just said, but I'm not. And Hermione said, that'll be hard to prove.
I mean, it would be...
Do they not keep records of any kind?
Well, that's the thing. Wizard genealogy is kind of like one of the things they just really don't seem to give a shit about unless you're like a pureblood.
Yeah, like, for example, both me and Sam are direct descendants of Charlemagne.
Yes, we are.
Guarantee it.
Direct. Like, there is a clear and apparent path to Charlemagne.
Yep. Same if you have any Asian nationality, you're a direct descendant of Genghis Khan himself. Because, if you, Genghis Khan fathers 3 kids, they both father 2 kids, and all those kids are direct descendants of Genghis Khan now.
Yeah.
It increases semi-exponentially.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
And even semi-exponentially numbers gets pretty fucking big.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the only thing... Well, here's the thing. I was about to say, the only thing that will kind of disprove this is that the wizard, gene pool is so small. That only furthers our argument here. Just about everyone's related to everyone. That's even a point in the books. They talk about this, how we have to breed with muggles, otherwise we die out.
Mm-hmm. And you start getting real problems, like having a ponytail while being in your 40s.
How dare you? Well, I was not in my 40s. Let's save real quick. So in case if we lose all the footage...
we have a reason not to kill ourselves.
Yes.
Oh, I apologize for that.
For what?
Oh, just saying that.
One sec.
That's more of a Sam joke.
That is a me joke, Eric, but why can't it be a you joke? Don't lock yourself in a creative box.
Ooh, pretty stained glass.
I know. It is pretty pretty gay.
Some texture, not lighting, but still, I appreciate the detail.
Also, I made a gay joke. Am I going to hell? If I am, I'll see all the gays I made fun of there.
I'm about to say, if God, punished you for that, you're in a weird situation.
Yeah. I sent all them down to hell because they're gay, but I'm also punishing you because don't be gay.
Don't make fun of the gays.
What can I do? Just don't even think about them. Hello, Ron. I'm not going to talk to you. Let's go do Quidditch bullshit.
Talk to the hand, Ron.
Look, guys, we're almost back to the point where we were.
I'm so excited.
We're almost back to where us, Soundboard, was.
I can't help but look at, the logo for this game, just think, hit points.
Yeah, Eric can't see the word HP without thinking hit points.
Yeah.
In the same vein, I can't see the word TF without thinking either Titanfall or Team Fortress, and it's mainly Team Fortress. I like Team Fortress. It's a good game. Wish it would update. What?
I can't think of how uncomfortable rooms look.
Okay, so here's the thing. In the movies and a little bit in the books, they kind of establish that they usually do something to make them more comfortable. In the movies, most of the time, they're not actually sitting on the rune as much as they are kind of standing on it and holding, because they have those footholds at the bottom of it.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
You kind of get it, so it's kind of like you're holding onto a pole and you're kind of half standing on it. In the books, they talk about people put cushions and shit on them. Also, most people do not travel by broom.
Yep.
I also imagine you could charm it to me.
Yeah. I mean, that would make sense. We made it a softening charm. What? So it doesn't hurt me balls as much. Me balls! Ah!
Speaking of balls, you ever hear, I think it was Nixon, one of the many phone tapes they released, because, he saved all of them, was him talking to his tailor.
But his balls?
Yeah, I feel like he needs a special pair of pants because, quote, the crotch is too high up and he feels like he's straddling a wire fence.
Me balls aren't working good. Get that snitch! Get it, you son of a bitch! Where'd it go? Am I ahead of it? There it is.
There you go.
I'm losing speed. This is the worst part when you're right on its ass and you have to...
Yeah, do half prediction, half chase kind of thing.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I think it only has 3 trails it can technically follow, but jeez, some crepes. There's certain straightaways it'll take. Catch it! Catch it! Catch it!
Yeah!
There it goes.
Yeah!
Now, I don't know why they make us do it again.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Little cat.
I
What?
just love
Catch the
that.
ball. Catch it. Catch the cat.
Son of a
Catch the ball.
bitch! There it
you
is.
go.
No, we have to do that again for some reason. It's like, puts through the tutorial, it's like, okay, now go again.
Because it's for real this time.
Yeah, previously it was just like the thing soccer teams do, and they just kind of kick it to each other and warm up.
Knows.
I
Step
guess.
muscles.
Most sports team, well, I guess football doesn't do that. Basketball, they definitely go out in the court and like shoot a couple. They put their sweat. Okay, now you know the score: 1 opposing seeker, 2 bludgers, and 2 opposing beaters to contend, and all the 3 chasers that are also there. Oh right, they have to do it because you have to get a grade. I forgot.
You know, I think the reason I liked Quidditch so much as a kid was exclusively because there's players called beaters, whose job was to hit people with clubs.
No.
I know, they don't hit people; they hit the bludgeons. But still,
Yeah, you got in big trouble if
wanted-
you hit him with the.
yeah, I wanted more sports with people called beaters, whose job is to mess up the other team.
Yes.
That sounded great to me.
I'm just saying.
Going super
you got in trouble
fast.
if you hit people with the. What is it called?
The bat.
The bat?
It's just a
Is
bat.
it just a bat?
It was a beater's
You
bat.
got in trouble if you hit them with a bat, unless you were from Slytherin.
Oh yeah, or if you just managed to not get caught.
Did people
Catch
just
that shit!
expect Slytherin to do bad things, so they just let them?
Oh shit!
I feel like it's one of those things where it's like you make fun of them for so long for being shitty. Like, well, whatever. You want to see shitty? I'll be shitty. Okay.
Actually, did I ever tell you about the Aztecs and their rabbits?
No.
Okay, there was this weird Aztec, I think it was Aztec, might have been Mayan, astrological thing, where I thought if you're born under this certain sign, called the sign of the 2 rabbits, you were destined to be a shithead. And because of that, if you're born under the sign, people would just automatically think the worst of you. But here's the thing. If you're born under that sign, they allow you to be drunk in public. They allow you just to engage in acts of shitheadry, and they don't blame you because you were just born under that sign.
So he was
What?
born.
However, there's a catch. Once a year, they had the festival of the 2 rabbits, during which you were beaten and paraded around.
So were you allowed to run away?
I assume so. I assume it's part of the festivities.
They just chase you, hunt
Yeah.
you down.
And you kind of have a parade in your honor while hitting you with rocks.
Oh.
So it's like for 99 or however many days in
I
Aztec
don't know what their
calendar,
calendar looked like.
Yeah.
That's an interesting question.
all the days of the year, you're allowed to be just a shithead, drunk in public, steal food, kind of jerk. Then for one night of the year, you have to face consequences.
That sounds like a
Doesn't
fair
sound
trade.
like that bad.
Eh.
Unless you wanted to be a normal dude.
I just really want to take up poetry and painting.
Oh, fucking two rabid assholes. Let's beat them up. Who was that philosopher, that Greek one that Alexander really looked up to, who was like the bird, like the creator of cynicism? He lived in a pot.
Oh,
yeah. No, that's not.
It's
Diogenes.
not.
Diogenes.
I don't
He's
think
the
that's
one
it.
who he came up to him and then
The
he,
great
he told him,
Alexander.
like,
He's like,
do you
my...
want
No,
one, like, if
Well, I
you
know the
want-
story, can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so Alexander went to this famous philosopher. I'm gonna go with Diogenes
who was
for now.
basically a homeless person.
Yeah, this philosopher assumed all material wealth. Like, he only owned a loincloth, a giant pot he slept in,
And I think he had like a
and
beggar's
wooden,
tin.
and a wooden bowl.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, and one day he saw a child drinking from a puddle just with a cupped hands. You know what he did?
What?
He took his wooden bowl and just threw it, and I don't need this bourgeoisie crap.
I can drink with my
I
hands!
have 2 bowls right here.
I think you were talking about a different story than us, Eric.
No,
I know.
it's the same
So
one.
a woman.
No, I'm talking about the one where
Oh.
Alexander visits
I
him.
know, I'm just giving context, So, this guy was a famous philosopher because he was despite being homeless, he was a really sharp guy.
Oh, yeah.
And, got really famous for answering questions and performing, philosophical stunts.
Do you see how fucking cool this is, by the way? Look at this!
Yeah, that's actually pretty
This is
bad.
pretty fucking cool! You can just fly wherever you
Oh,
want.
wait. Oh, you can do it!
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Go through.
Whoa.
They didn't even do this in the 4th game when you fight the dragon.
Okay, that's good.
Anyway, sorry.
Oh, yeah, continue.
Anyhow, so, Alexander the Great, the big OG,
The big dick cool guy.
yeah, went to his city one day and decided, well, while I'm here, I must meet the famous Diogenes. Dionysus? I don't know, some
I don't
guy.
know.
Greek
the
man.
dude. And so he found them. Well, he found the guy sitting outside his pot, just sunning himself in the sun. And so Alexander
being
walked up to
homeless.
him, being surrounded by, a fair number of bodyguards, and said, "Ah, fairest Diogenes, I've heard of your greatness. Tell me, ask me anything, and I'll have it done for you." And you know what Dionysus said? Diogenes, what the hell?
The Greek.
He looked up at Alexander and said, "Please get out of my light."
That was it.
Get out of my light.
And
I'm trying to sun myself, and you are standing in my light, you shithead.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what Alexander said? Alexander, who's kind of famous for his temper, was so charmed by this, but I said, If I was not born Alexander, I would have loved to have been born Diogenes. I know what Diogenes responded. If I were born Alexander, I too would like to be Diogenes.
That story.
There's something just about... That water looks terrible.
Want to hear a famous quote by that guy?
Sure.
I just think about every day of my life now.
Sure.
It is, how strange is the rich man's house, for there's no place to spit but to his face.
That's pretty good. That actually kind of brings up a weird... Yeah, that's weird. I mean, if you're really rich, you can spit wherever you want. Keep your eyes out for blue rings, by the way. They're worth more points, but they're also harder to fucking see because they're like borderline invisible.
Oh, I know, that's a window.
I know, right?
That'd been great.
There's the next one. I don't know why we're doing... Okay, hold on. We're gonna cut right here. We're gonna farm for beans for a minute.
Okay. Diogenes.
Diogenes. We looked it up while I was farming for beans.
Yeah, it was Diogenes. Okay. Also, another great quote by Diogenes. Like I said, Diogenes just wore a loincloth, and you're like, well, it's homeless.
Yeah.
And something he was taking to do was, masturbating in public. Because, he didn't give two shakes of a lamb's foot.
Apparently not.
And it's something like, of course, people criticize him for this, like, Diogenes, could you not?
Could you not masturbate in public, please?
And you know what he said about this once?
What?
He said, if it was only so easy to quell my hunger by rubbing my belly.
He's got a point, but not really. Look, oh my god, we just shot up to 220 points. We get 120 points in one day. Watch poor Hufflepuff hit 100, like even.
Oh!
169.
Oh, you shitbird.
69. Now let's see Ravenclaw go up to 200 and 405.
Oh.
They are not. The game does not even try. Watch them hit 199. And here's the thing: if you lose points, they lose points too.
219.
Wait, how many did we have again? 220.
Oh.
Jesus Christ! If we lose points, they lose enough points where we're still in first.
Oh wow. I mean, you think they could do a thing where it alternates every day?
To where it at least looks like you're gonna lose?
Yeah. Alright, let's go turn on the board, see what we have to do tonight. I don't remember what we have to do tonight. We're in uncharted territory.
I know.
Just being safe. I'm checking our recording. Just being safe.
Do I gotta yell the word Diogenes again?
No.
Okay.
We are recording.
Because that took some warm-up, I have you know.
It did. Eric had to go pee. He had to go to the bathroom.
I do some breath exercises.
Oh, yeah, right. She's like, okay, during the day, remember we were in the day? Just go get a book for me. In the library. Why couldn't we have done this when it was sunlight and I was legally allowed to go into the library? No, go do it now.
Oh my gosh. Could you?
Could you? Go do this for me, because I really just couldn't give a shit.
I do think the restricted section was one of the coolest things.
It was.
Just the fact there's a book there that tries to eat you. That's the best.
Oh, that's the thing. The book that tried to eat you was the default book they had in the second year. The book had a face in it that screamed at you.
Oh.
It went, ah! It scared me. Here's the thing. The first movie was kind of scary as a kid.
Yes.
Okay, let's...
I mean, I thought it was...
Okay, dropped walking with me to Astronomy Tower somewhere around the grand staircase. Okay, this one's in a weird place. What did we get? We got a card. And we got 10 points.
Was this the one that we looked up and it was like...
Yeah, it's
on
actually...
the roof of the...
Yeah, it's on the roof outside, so...
Which is funny, because it doesn't say that, does it?
No, it says it's by the grand staircase from the Astronomy Tower.
Oof.
What?
Don't ask me what kind of mental my train took to get to this. But I was just imagining a European kid pointing at a friar, Catholic friar, just yelling, the hat is on friar.
Oh,
God,
no,
Eric. What? Why? What brought that to your brain?
I have no idea. It was a long journey, and I can't remember the parts of it.
Alright, I still have my broom equipped. There we go.
Aw.
Look, I can summon urine clouds. I'm gonna make it blow. Ah! It blew up on my fishy face. Okay, we gotta go to the library. I think library is the second floor. They love making me wait. I hate that.
Hey, H.P. Lovecraft.
What?
Yeah, right on the top stair. There you go.
I guess.
Yeah.
That'd be cool, though.
It would. Boy,
H.P. Lovecraft has the... Wait, where's the library?
If they revealed that H.P.
they have the
Lovecraft
Mona Lisa hanging up.
was a
somewhere,
wizard,
remember?
that would make a lot of sense.
And yes, he still chose to be vaguely racist.
Well, like every wizard?
Well, they're not racist so much as they are classist in a weird way.
Fair enough, yeah.
It's like they don't... Because they don't hate, like, black people. They just hate non-wizards.
If you can't do magic.
Yeah. What do you think, like, wizards who also hate black people are like?
Oh, God.
It's like, they're like, that's a muggle black person. I hate them especially.
You're telling me you are a person of color and you can't do magic?
What's magic? Of course I can't do magic. Okay, next time on Soundboard, maybe we'll talk more about racial issues in the wizarding world.
Probably.